How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Irrelevant Podcast. We're here again, and I have to apologize right off the bat for missing last week. It's my fault this time. I was sick, sort of. I mean, I was sick. I thought I had COVID.
Yeah,
I really did. Yeah, it was scary because I am fully vaccinated. Was fully vaccinated in May. So, you know, I'm under the assumption that I'm mostly protected against COVID, and I haven't been doing anything too crazy. We've gone out a couple times to bars, and I've been playing sports and stuff, but like nothing really that crazy. And then on Friday last week, I just came down with this cough, and it got worse and worse and worse over the weekend. And I'm like, man, I like might have COVID. I don't know. And then I lost my taste of scent, like my smell.
That's a little scary
and
too.
my taste fully. Like I couldn't smell anything. Like Marley has this tuna that we feed her that smells like, you know, it's like cat tuna. It's not just regular human.
And you
it's
couldn't
like,
smell it at all?
Couldn't smell it at all.
Oh, normally you can smell cat food.
Oh, yeah. You definitely smell that. And then Jess was like holding up mustard up to my nose. Couldn't smell it. And I was like, bro, I can't smell anything.
Yeah, see, so Matt was telling me this was all happening. I was like, dude, are you good? Like, what's happened? But apparently you're fine
So
now?
I was convinced. I was like, I have to have COVID, right? Like if you can't smell, and I've never had this before with any other sickness. I've always been able to smell somewhat, even if you're congested, you can smell mostly. Never lost sense of taste. It's weird to not like, you can tell the consistency of things and like the heat, so you know what it is. But if I close my eyes and you gave me like 10 different foods, I probably would not know what most of them are, other than unless they had very specific like textures, because I couldn't taste. It's coming back now, only a couple of days later, thankfully. But I got a test on Tuesday, was sure I was positive. It came back negative.
Yeah, so what the hell is it then? What do
I
you
don't
got?
know. I have no idea.
There is something, I have heard from people that there's also just some people are actually just getting like a normal.
It seems like
sickness,
a lot of people, we played football at the last 2 days, and people on Saturday, a lot of them were saying, yo, like I haven't been feeling well. And I'm like, oh God. It's coming for everyone, dude. I don't know what it is, but everyone's not feeling great. Like a lot of people I've heard are not feeling well or have been sick.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on that.
You can kind of hear I'm still like
you can
stuffy.
Hear
like I got the nasally, I got the nasal going here. Anyway, fortunately, knock on wood.
Yeah, hopefully everything's good. Because also I'm here.
Well, I mean, if I had tested positive, I would definitely not have had you here.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling much better, so that's good. That's good. I do still have a stuffy nose. Anyway, anything new with you? Any COVID woes, COVID worries?
I've been good. For the most part, I've been really, really good. I mean, and Emmy also, she takes a bunch of tests all the time because she has to be on set a bunch.
Right.
So, I haven't really needed to take a test lately.
Right. I mean, I guess if she's negative, then chances are, unless you're feeling bad, you probably are negative as well.
Yeah, because we're always next to each other. But
exactly.
But no, I've been pretty good. I've just been, I've destroyed my sleep schedule, Matthew.
Tell us. Let us know what happened last night.
Literally last night, I have a confession, guys. I think I am actually addicted to Final Fantasy 14.
You are.
It's bad. Like, someone needs to take that game away from me. Like, I have work tomorrow. I have work all week. I have all this stuff on the horizon that I need to do. And this game is just, like, every weekend, gone. My weekend's gone immediately with this game.
Yeah, but you're enjoying it, though, right?
It is so much fun. But last night, we actually... we hung out with Matt and Jess and a couple others as well. And it was like 10 p.m. when we all met up or something like that. And I told everybody last night, I was like, yeah, I'm going to end the stream early at like 7, to get ready to go hang out with some friends. And then I'll be, I won't probably stream until tomorrow on Sunday. It's all good. It's all good. And then lo and behold, we went out. I came back home. It was like 1 a.m. or something like that. And I just had the itch, dude. I was like, there was nothing like to do but either go to sleep or play Final Fantasy 14. And I just said, let me just spend more time this weekend.
Let me just
hop on. I played till like 5 or 6 a.m. It was bad.
That is a sign of I miss that. I miss that. Because that's when you know you love the game. Like,
that's true.
When you come home and you're like, I could sleep or I could play the game for 5 hours to the crack of dawn. this is a no-brainer. I'm playing the game.
Yeah, dude, it's like one of those like old feelings of like MW2.
Exactly. Like you just wanted to hop on at every moment.
Yeah. The last time I think I've had a game that's done that to me, and it only did it to me for a little bit, was Apex Legends when it came out.
Okay.
When Apex
that was a
came
while
out.
ago. When it came out, that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago at this point. But yeah, when that game came out, I remember just staying up really damn late, just nonstop playing, some with Noah as well. And it was just a lot of fun. And just, I was like, hell yeah, I'm actually good at this because there's a battle royale that isn't, like, doesn't have building in it. So I'm going to be good at this. So that was the last time I got really, really addicted to just playing a game. Like, of course, I play a lot of games on stream all the time and play games here or there, of course, because I love gaming. But, like, actually truly, like it's a problem. Like, I probably need to, like, cut down on playing it.
It's a problem. Actually truly having an issue with not being able to stop.
It's so bad because Emmy will come home and, you know, I don't know. She'll just, like, it'll be, like, really late at night. It'll be, like, 9 p.m. And Emmy will be like, what are you doing? So are we going to watch a show? Are we going to like hang out? And I'm just like,
I know how that goes.
I got to fight a boss.
On Final Fantasy 14. I got to read. Just give me like 3 more hours. Just please.
I'll be there soon. Thumbs up.
Yeah, maybe. Probably not though.
But yeah, no, I've gotten really far into it. Milo actually started playing it too. He hasn't played it a ton yet, so I'm scared he's going to stop playing it because he's in like the lower level stuff where it isn't as interesting. But I've like completely finished A Realm Reborn, which is like the main game, the main base game. And now I'm on like the post quests leading into the expansion. And I'm so close to being done with them. And I'm like, there's this raid I got to do called the Crystal Tower raid with like 24 people.
Oh my gosh.
And I haven't even done that yet. So that's like one of the last things I got to do. And then I'm going to move on to the expansion. But I have like 3 days of playtime.
3 days of playtime. It was 2 days of playtime like 2 days ago. So you do the math there. It's been 2 days and he got another day in there. So he's been playing quite a bit in the last 24 hours.
I've been playing a lot this weekend. It's been fun. But yeah, that's basically what I've been up to in terms of like content and streaming. I've started streaming it now finally.
Yeah.
We had a crazy stream today.
Yeah, you did have a good one.
Yeah, I was telling you about that. Like we had, dude, you guys are insane. Like I don't know what we do to deserve like gifted subs on Twitch, but you guys are absolutely insane. Like I hadn't streamed for a bit, streamed Final Fantasy 14. Probably majority of my audience doesn't even know what Final Fantasy 14 is probably. And we had like a 300 sub train today.
That's nuts.
Like what?
That's crazy.
With like 100 people watching, just hardcore community support.
That is crazy.
Insane.
In the membrane.
That was the nuts thing that happened today. It was just that, and that's what I've been.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I missed that fire that I see that you have like with a game that you really really like playing that you want to just dive in. I haven't had that in a long time. I can't even remember the last time I had that.
That's like my goal in life is to give you that spark,
dude. I need you to give me that, or to get the game to give me that.
For me to give you that spark
with a game.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
I mean, look, I'm in game development. That's
true.
That's really my like.
That is
one
fair.
Of my core. Like,
it's so hard to get that. Those I feel like those are very few and far between. Those games that really suck you in.
Yeah.
Where you're like just addicted. We'll see. Maybe your game will be that game.
Who knows?
Maybe it will. Anyway, in other news, there's some other good stuff that happened this week. I think we got to start out by talking about the most ridiculous one. Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson have both gone to space in the last 2 weeks.
What the hell is up with that?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Why
This
is everybody
happening.
wanting to go to space?
Dude, they just went. They're just like, yep, we're going.
Why did his rocket look very phallic?
I don't, dude. Bezos just got that.
What was the point of that
rocket?
But like he literally, what is the phenomenon? So like, all right, explain this to me. So very, very rich people are going, hey guys,
well, you gotta be right.
We're going to space because we want to. And aren't they like selling tickets? This is what we were talking about last night.
Yeah,
like,
it sounds like they're both trying to make it so that you can, it's like an attraction almost. Like you can pay to go to space. Like it's like a ride.
See,
it's weird though. It's very quick.
Yeah.
It's like 20 minutes total runtime. You get in the, you get in the rocket or the plane or whichever one you go with. I mean, it depends. And then you launch into space in like, they get there in like 4 minutes. It's quick. Like if you watch a liftoff, it's quick.
So
as
it's kind of
shit.
like a skydiving thing. Like
You're
you
like
kind of get on a plane.
Yeah, you just go straight up and you're in space, and then you get like probably like 5 minutes or so, depending on the specifics of that flight.
Dude, I wonder what low gravity feels like.
I don't know, but before low gravity, you're like sitting there like the world is just crushing you.
Yeah,
because they're going up so fast. The G-force is probably absurd.
Well, I thought that like astronauts had to.
You have to prepare for that, I think.
Yeah, hardcore prepare for that sort of thing. So how do you, if someone's got a bunch of money and they want to do that, do they still have to go under like training?
Probably,
to do it?
Absolutely. I mean, you're going to space, like you're going on a rocket. Like you don't just hop on and go. I don't think.
But you say that, but I feel like because this is starting to be a thing.
I mean, I'm sure
you're gonna see influencers. Just with
24
loads of
hours
money.
in space.
I solved the Easter egg in space.
Bro, you need to leave right now for that.
That's a shot.
Dude, that is a shot. That is absolutely a shot. The first thing he thinks of is, I solved this crazy quest in space.
I think of Ben Pizza, Codename Pizza. He made a video a long time ago, one of our friends.
Really?
And it was like doing the Garage Krovi Easter egg while in space. So like he literally brought his console into like a first class flight or something. That way he had some room to play on the monitor. And he somehow connected it to a monitor on the plane. I don't know how. There's a video. I swear to God he has a video. Or somebody does. Solving an Easter egg in space. Or playing the game. So where you're going to see like the Mr. Beast challenge of
that's what I could see doing it. You have to have a lot of money to go on one of these plane tickets. Apparently, like I don't know which one it is, but one of them is $500,000 for a plane ticket. Jesus. Well, for a space ticket.
A space
It's cool though. I mean, I imagine that it's going to start to be a thing. Like they're trying to actually do that where there's regular trips to space where you just go and see the Earth from afar and then come back in the planet. I just feel like I just feel like it's not that safe yet. It can't be, right?
You would think.
Like there's got to be. I hope nothing goes wrong, obviously, but like I just feel like like there's so much. Like that's such a different thing than flying a plane.
Yeah. And it's also just like, what is, like the fact there's no destination, you just go straight up.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
really
weird
scary.
thing. It's also like it's $500,000 for 20 minutes. I guess it is like a life-changing experience, but
yeah, I mean, you could
still.
I mean, people would definitely pay for that.
Well, yeah.
But it's like, I almost wish it's like at this point, it's like if we're sending people to space, like why don't we have like a moon base and we have people actually going to like
a destination
for like a
reason.
day or something.
Yeah.
I mean
I think the moon's a way more difficult task than just going to space.
I guess so.
That requires like getting the orbit right and the gravitational pull and like landing.
And also we haven't even done the whole like, standard sci-fi thing of building a moon base. That just hasn't happened.
No.
And
I mean, I feel like Elon's going to be the one to do that stuff. I think Branson and Bezos are they're playing the small game, the space race, the float me around space a little bit race.
Dude, what a crazy turn of events that in our history, when we first went to the moon, it was like this huge space race of like these rivaling countries, just trying to like take it home for the team and really get out there and just, just be the ones to do it and be the winners of the space race. And now it's just rich guys wanting to just leave the Earth for a second just to say that they did, nothing else.
I mean, I gotta believe it's probably a super cool experience to see the Earth from space, right? Like,
I'm sure.
To know that it's not flat.
I just think it's so weird that it's like it's not countries, it's just
it's
individual
just
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very different thing from.
It's weird though. It's like this is like the first. I feel like in our lifetime we're gonna. I think we'll get to Mars in our lifetime. It'll be amazing feat,
dude.
I think someone will get there.
I hope that happens for for my dad's sake. Like my dad, ever since I was a little kid, I've always loved space. Space has always been super cool to me. But for my when I was little, my dad always talked to me. He's like, Jordan, Joe. He'd say, Joe. I better see when we step foot on Mars one day. Like he just would always tell me that. And the fact that that hasn't happened yet is so crazy. But I guess we were talking about this before too, but like, I guess it takes quite a bit of time to get to Mars. Yeah. So there's probably not a lot of people. I don't even know. I don't even know what the initiative is of wanting to do that. You know, like, I mean, is that something people are thinking about? Is Elon thinking about that,
dude? And I think he's pretty convinced that we have to start colonizing other planets sooner than later. And Mars is the first one on the list.
What is our future gonna hold? Like, are we really gonna colonize other planets? Are we really going to, like, you know, because we always have the discussion too. It's like we need to like take care of Earth as well. So it's just like,
yeah,
what are we doing? What
dude, this is getting borderline like why we are so insignificant. We don't matter at all. There's such bigger things at play here. It's like, who cares about the price of Bitcoin when we had to fucking colonize Mars? Like, we got to get there right now.
It's like, isn't Mars like, and if you colonize Mars and you have to make it habitable in a certain way.
Oh, it's a big task.
Which takes like,
you got to get there and set up camp.
And also change the environment there probably, right?
I don't know if you can change the environment really, but
how the hell are you going to colonize
I don't know, man. Ask Elon. He
what
knows.
Resources are on Mars? I don't know, dude.
Nothing, bro. I think there is water.
There's definitely got to be water.
I think there is. There are they found traces of water, yeah. But it's definitely not habitable right now. Inhabitable. They're going to have to do some real stuff to get it to work, for sure. Which means getting there with all of the stuff and putting it to use. Good luck. Someone's going to do it. I don't think it's going to be us. Unlikely.
Do you think we'll see, all right, here's a question. Do you think we'll see another like moon landing like soon or no?
I don't know. I didn't even know these guys were flying to space. I had no idea until it happened.
Yeah, me either.
It was like the day of and I was like, "Oh."
We always hear about like the space station. People go to the space station a lot, right?
Every once in a while, I think, yeah.
Space station. And I don't know. That's really the only thing I hear about is people going there and then seeing the Earth from there. But I haven't like really heard anything else.
Yeah, I think the moon's it's quite a bit bigger trip to take than just going to the space station.
Oh man,
it's just weird because to us it's all like, yeah, it's out there somewhere. You know?
Did you ever like hear about like the story of like, or like the theory of like why the moon exists?
No.
So like I was playing this game Returnal, and a lot of the
of course.
A lot of the characters in the game were like based off of like names of, I think it was Greek mythology, and there's some science theory. I forgot what it's called. It's gonna bother me so much. But basically, it's like something massive had like hit the Earth, and basically birthed the moon from that. Like the moon is like
a chunk of Earth.
Yeah, the moon is like the impact of something hitting us and sort of just being like.
Or was the thing that hit us the moon?
I don't know. I think it's like both or something. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works.
This guy's got no clue.
Dude,
this guy's story is not coming together very well.
I need to look this up right now. How the moon was made. We need to do this.
How the moon was made.
How the
moon.
Dude,
Elon did that. You know that, right? He went there and just crafted the moon.
Yeah.
Some hammer, some nails, some paper mache. Just like, this looks pretty good.
It says, okay, here we go. No, this is not it. This is not it.
He's not going to find it.
Dude, what? I swear.
Well, I don't think the moon is a chunk of Earth because that would be, I feel like, somewhat recognizable in the Earth's.
No, this is what it says. Okay,
look.
Where did the moon come from? The leading theory suggests the moon was formed after a massive collision between a Mars-sized planet, Theia. Don't know why it says the word Theia, and Earth in the early days of the solar system. Theia was smashed apart and reformed in Earth's orbit as the moon. Oh, so it's the thing that hit us.
Yeah.
It's the thing that hit us.
It's definitely not part of Earth.
It's called the giant impact theory. It's a work in progress theory. So
I wonder. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could make sense.
Yeah,
bounced off the Earth and kind of just stayed in the atmosphere.
Yeah,
in the gravitational force field machinery. I don't know what I'm saying.
Wild.
Well, so Theia is the moon potentially, maybe, and all the billionaires are trying to get out there.
Yes.
Okay. Would you go? If you had the money?
If I had the money, like if I was just loaded.
Yeah. If you have $10 million, are you going? Are you taking a trip? And which one are you taking it on? Bezos or Branson's? You want to go inside the giant dildo or or which one you want to
go? I feel like
here, I'll pull them up for you so you can get a visual.
So wait, what's the other one? It's like a plane kind of thing?
Yeah.
Is it like you're flying on the horizon? Or
nah,
something like that?
You're into space, bro. You're up there.
I don't know. I don't.
So you can fly this.
Why does it look like that?
Or that one that looks like an actual plane?
I feel like I would maybe do the plane one. I don't know.
No particular reason, just
no particular reason. Just maybe not. Maybe don't want to be in the other one. But
I don't know why. I personally, I just don't feel like Bezos is as smart.
Yeah, I mean,
when it comes to space, like his company, I don't know. I just feel like because I've seen things where it compares like Elon's SpaceX versus Jeff Bezos. I think it's called Blue Origin, and it's just like, bro, they are way behind. Like, what are they doing?
I don't know. I don't know enough about it to know, but I don't know if I would do it. I'm trying to like debate in my head. I feel like I don't know if I would do it.
You wouldn't go?
I would be a little bit terrified, I think.
I would be pooping myself.
Dude, like that is like you've skydived before, right?
No.
What?
No, dude, going to space, as cool as I think it would be, I would be so worried.
Yeah,
I'd be freaking out.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I have this problem where every single time I fly in just a commercial flight, every time it lifts off and lifts down or lands. Lifts down and lands. Every time it does that, I still get like a little bit of like a nervous feeling of like, oh God, I just hope we land safely. Yeah. I always get that on a flight. Yeah. I don't know why. And I've been in a ton of flights, so it's not like I'm some new flyer.
Yeah.
But I always get that. I can't imagine, dude, just sitting in a seat and just going, and you're just like going up.
Exactly, dude.
And your whole like you said, the force of the entire world is pulling you down. You're not supposed to leave. Like that's the feeling probably is you're not supposed to be leaving.
Dude,
that pool.
I would be freaking out. I agree with you. The plane thing though. As I get older too, it gets worse.
Yeah,
it's like stupid because the more I fly, the older you get, the more you fly. You should be more comfortable with it. But nah, dude. Oh, it's just like everyone. It's now, dude. I haven't flown since I've watched Lost yet. I'm low key like worried about thinking of Lost while flying.
It's just the turbulence. Just some turbulence, nothing else.
Yeah. Just turbulence. Next thing you know, the plane's literally freaking split in half and they're perishing into the. All right. I gotta not think about that when I fly home, because that is horrifying, dude.
Hey,
and I definitely wouldn't survive. I wouldn't be lucky,
Dude, can you imagine like the people? Dude, someone literally said that we can't go an episode without talking about Lost, and we failed again.
I had to bring it up. It was too relevant.
It was relevant.
The plane literally fell and broke in half. That is my worst fear ever. It's like
that is pretty terrifying.
I don't think it's even possible really, unless there's like some outer force that does that. Don't look at me like that. Don't give me that shit. We're moving on. I can't do this.
No, but can you imagine like after that show came out, because it's the flights from Sydney to LAX, right?
The worst part is I've taken that flight.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not on Oceanic, but
Oceanic doesn't exist.
Well, yeah. Well, thank God. But listen.
But
I've been to Sydney and I've flown from Sydney back to. So I
see that would be the scary thing for me. After watching that show and just being like, yeah, I'm going to Australia. Yeah, I'm coming back. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah. So
also, Matt's like past season 1, by the way. He's literally like powering through.
Dude,
he's
it's
on
so
season
good.
2.
It's so good.
We'd love to watch more tonight.
It's good. We'll see. I think we're gonna try to. All right, we got to move on though, because if I hear any more about planes breaking, we don't want to talk about that.
Last thing, would
I do it?
Yeah.
I would want to, but I would. It's like skydiving. Like I want to do it, but I couldn't do it.
I don't think I could do it until it becomes like the norm.
Yeah, maybe.
Like
so it's like really like been done. It's like, yeah.
Oh, my family's on the moon, so I gotta go visit them.
Well, geez, at that point, like I'd be like, yeah, I mean, what am I doing? I'm way behind. They're on the moon? Jeez. That'd be crazy. I know my dad would want to do it though. He loves space. He would, I feel like he would do it in a heartbeat.
I think my dad would too.
We'll send them together. Dad fire.
Yeah.
Old boozer. That's what they call him. They call him Big Booze.
That's amazing.
All right. Olympics.
Oh my God. Yeah. I forgot about
That's
that.
another big thing happening right now. Have you watched any of the events?
No. I failed.
My surprise? No.
I watched the opening ceremonies.
Of course you did.
A little bit because they were playing video game music.
It was, but that he means it was on the background while he was playing Final Fantasy. And he may have heard a little bit of what?
They played Final Fantasy music.
Oh my God. Really?
Yes. They had a whole, I think it was Japan had a whole.
Are you sure you weren't hearing it in your headphones?
I swear
and it
to
just
God.
happened to be like mixed.
I swear to God. They had multiple games that they played and Final Fantasy was one of them. Nier Automata was one of them, which is one of my favorite games. Like, it was amazing.
Okay.
So, like, the opening ceremony, like you could hear Final Fantasy music.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
I've seen a couple events, a couple on social media as well, like some swimming ones. And it's just so interesting, dude. Like these are the best athletes in the world, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But another like the bigger news story right now, besides the the Olympics being the Olympics.
Yeah.
Apparently, because of COVID, they are discouraging athletes to see each other. And if you don't know, Olympics usually, like they would in previous Olympics, they would hand out condoms because a lot of the athletes are all living together for like a month or so, and they're all like ridiculously good looking, and they're like in the best shape of anyone in the world, like they're world caliber athletes. So apparently they like to have some fun when they're not doing their events. So that's like the
actually
Olympics
a thing.
Yes, apparently. Like think about it this way, and I was like, wow, that sounds ridiculous. That's far fetched. There's no way. Like these guys don't even know each other. But then you think about it, it's like these are like the best athletes in the world, and they have all this downtime, and they're meeting all these other people from all over different countries. Like it makes sense that at least a couple of them are gonna.
This sounds like some like
hook up.
reality show where you brought like all the like hot people in one room.
I mean, kinda. It's kind of like that. Like.
I guess that's why.
I mean, I'm sure. Yeah. So anyway, so to prevent, STDs or whatever, in the past they give out condoms, which is to me that's crazy. But I guess it's like if it's already happening, like you might as well try to make it safe. This time they didn't do that. They did like the opposite because they don't want anyone to meet up because of COVID. They don't want to spread COVID. Apparently the beds are made of cardboard this year in the like Olympic athletes facility where they all stay. They're like cardboard beds.
Cardboard.
Well, I don't know if it's like actual cardboard. That'd be ridiculous, right?
But like it's bad.
They're like very, very weak beds on purpose so that people are discouraged from banging it out. So,
dude, are you are you being for real? I remember like us like talking about this a little bit yesterday, but like this is real. This is real. This is not a joke.
I literally search Olympics C, and the first thing that comes up is Olympic cardboard beds.
What?
The U.S. women's rugby team abused the cardboard Olympic beds to show us the truth. The cardboard bed was supposed to be utopia. Olympic athletes keep jumping on their cardboard beds on TikTok to prove that they can't have sex on them. Beds for Olympic athletes were not designed for COVID-19 concerns.
What the hell? They're jumping on them on TikTok? What kind of timeline are we in?
Testing the limits of their cardboard beds. The Olympians on TikTok. Like these are the things that are coming up. Anti-sex beds in Olympic Village, a social media theory. I don't know. No, the cardboard beds athletes are sleeping on are not anti-sex. Listen, I don't know what the reasoning behind it is. I haven't really researched that.
Dude, that is crazy.
Cardboard beds at the Tokyo Olympics are not part of athlete sex ban. These are the headlines.
That's some wild clickbait. That
apparently they are handing out condoms now.
Oh, they are.
The beds are clearly made of something other than normal bed material. I don't know the reasoning, but that is the rumor that's going around that they did it for
Think about
to like discourage people from hanging out, essentially.
From hanging out, just hanging out.
Yeah, from just hanging out.
Think about the guy who just like really wants to have a good night's sleep on a really nice.
That's what I was
bed.
saying. I'm like, man, what about the sleep part of the bed? Like that's like the most important part. You're competing for your country. Like you'd want to get a good sleep.
You gotta have like, you'd imagine they'd have like the most fancy ass bed that they get like the greatest nice night's sleep of their lives, but apparently not. That's weird. That's one of those things where like that's an article I could only hear about now as like an adult and like not as a kid. Like my parents would never tell me that article.
I didn't even realize that was a thing until very recent. Like maybe the last Olympics, someone said that, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Dude, they bang like crazy in the Olympics."
Are there like Olympic parties?
I don't know. I've never been to the Olympics. I'm never gonna get to the Olympics, so I have no idea.
Are there like Olympic? You know what I mean? Like, are there Olympic parties where they all?
I mean, can you imagine you win gold and like your friends win gold? Like, you're gonna throw down a little bit.
You gotta go somewhere. I guess.
You gotta go. Yeah, you gotta do. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna celebrate somehow, right? Yeah, or they go to like a bar. I don't know.
That's weird.
It's in Tokyo. I don't even. I've never even been to Japan. So,
dude, I want to go to Japan so bad.
Go to the Olympics. I'm sure someone will give up their cardboard bed.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Dude, speaking of things that like break my reality and simulation.
I didn't know where you were going with that one.
Like that just breaks my entire like my every single thought I've had about the Olympics just got shattered in a second. That just blows my mind. Something else happened today on Twitter. I don't know if you saw it. And I'm going to show you an image.
Oh, I think I know. Is this stupid fucking sign?
Yes.
Bro.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
That shit. I don't understand why people are still talking about
it. Listen. All right. For those of you who don't understand, all right, there is this thing that's happening in the gaming community where everybody is really confused about this sign. So apparently, have you played You played Black Ops 2 a ton, right?
I did.
All right. Everybody watching, I hope you play Black Ops 2 a ton. It was a great game. Black Ops 2 multiplayer, Standoff, the multiplayer map Standoff. I think they remade the map for Cold War, I think. But basically, there's like this sign that's in the Cold War version of the map that people are like, why is this sign there? It's basically like an environmental like object in the map, like this. Oh, it's this sign, like this giant like billboard thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, this was like, why is this in the map? This wasn't in the original map. And everybody's saying that. But then like people are like, no. Wait, I think it was in the original map. And other people are going, nah, not a chance is that in the original map. And basically, I will give Matt the image to put on the podcast. Yeah. But sorry for your post editing there. But this image, dude, I'm telling you, I played Black Ops 2 multiplayer for so long, and that was not there. I refuse to believe that was there. There's no way in hell. Put the image on screen, Matt, in post. There's no way in hell that sign existed in the original game.
Went back to the like old videos, and it was there.
Yeah, but I think it's wrong.
What do you mean it's wrong? It's like on YouTube.
Dude, I saw that too. People are replying with videos of like tournaments and stuff like T. Martin videos from like 2013 where he's like giving tips and tricks on the map. And apparently it's in there. I feel like this is absolute proof that our timeline is wrong. Like, this.
Are you telling me that you think that like
this is so weird?
People have gone back in time and changed what actually happened?
No, I'm just kind of kidding. But it's just... It's so weird. I played that game and that map so much with my time as a kid. And I would remember that. I would remember that damn sign. And the fact that it's there, just sticking out in the way it does now, it doesn't make sense. And everybody in the community is freaking out about this sign. Like it's just trending in the gaming community. And people are saying it's like the primary example of Mandela effect, which is essentially, you know what that is?
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
It's like a Mandela effect is like, again, I could be wrong. Let me look up the definition as well as I'm thinking about, but I think it's like the assumption of a memory that you have that isn't actually a memory that you have. It's basically like you have a thought that is that, oh, this is a memory that I remember. It's like, no, you just assumed that you did. A
false memory.
It says the Mandela effect occurs when a person believes that their distorted memories are in fact accurate recollections. They can clearly remember events that happened differently or events that never occurred at all. The bottom line is that the Mandela effect does not involve lying or deception. And that's what it is. No one's lying about it. No one's like, yo, like, no one photoshopped this. No one's lying about it. You can go back and see like the footage in 2013 videos, but no one wants to say that it was actually there. Like
they don't believe it.
I don't believe it. I
don't remember it that way at all.
I don't remember it at all. And it's freaking wild.
You got to think like 8 years ago. I mean, you probably have a bit of a distorted remembrance on what actually was there.
Yeah, but it's a giant sign.
Dude, but it's like it's also like so irrelevant though. Like, no, like who cares what the fucking sign? But the sign was not there, dude. I swear.
Yeah, it says the Mandela effect refers to a situation in which a large mass of people believes that an event occurred when it did not. So
that's creepy.
Everyone believes that the sign was not there, but it really was for some reason. So that like everybody's like, the simulation's broken. The simulation is broken. What is going on? We are all like variants. Like, I don't know what's happening. And that was like the craziest thing I saw on Twitter today. Have you been to a movie theater?
No, never in my life.
No, since COVID. since COVID.
No.
Really?
Nope.
See, I saw Black Widow.
Was it good?
A couple weeks ago. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best movie.
Yeah, it was trash, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't trash.
It was good. It wasn't trash. I swear it was good. Trash.
It was good. What was her name? I forgot her name. Who
Scarlett
plays?
Johansson?
No, it's. Why can't I remember her name? She plays Yelena in the movie. It's basically like
couldn't tell you.
Black Widow's sister, basically.
Okay.
She's so good, like so good. Like I cannot wait.
Like as an actress?
Yes, like she stole the show.
Really?
Like everybody's like, no, Yelena was the best character in the movie. And so it was good.
That's tough.
I really liked it. I do think it should have came out like a couple years earlier. Maybe felt like a little late to do a Black Widow movie, but they did her dirty by releasing that way later. But yeah, no. Was
it good to be back in the movie theater though?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about. Like I went to an IMAX.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Yeah, I went to an IMAX, and that was the first time. I think that might have been the first time I've ever been to an IMAX, and it was actually really awesome.
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
Really enjoyed it. And it was me and Emmy's first movie date after living together for almost a year.
That's adorable. When's your 1 year anniversary?
1 year anniversary is August.
That's close. 18th. Very close.
It's the 18th or 19th. I think it might be the 19th. Yeah, it's the 19th.
Boys,
it's
we got a red alert here.
It's the 19th.
You better hope she doesn't see that. Maybe we should end it right now before she tunes in.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be crazy. A year. Just think like when we started this podcast. When we started, was I dating Emmy?
We started after that. Yeah, you were dating, I think.
But I think
we started like.
We're not that far away from the year of the podcast.
We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary.
Where's the ring?
Dang. Listen, I've been getting asked that question too many times lately. Where's the ring? Jess wants a ring.
Maybe we should wrap up the podcast.
We're forgetting anniversary dates, talking about getting married. Shit, man. What's the word of the day?
The word of the day is we need something that just sounds good to say. And I
had one, but it's so inappropriate.
Oh no.
I can't say that.
I'm gonna say. Oh, dude, no. I gotta think of a really good word.
Do you want it to sound nice, or do you want it to be relevant to the topics? I'll give you two.
Okay.
You can, and if you don't like either, you can keep thinking.
Okay.
Cardboard. Or lumpkin.
Lumpkin.
Fuzzy lumpkin.
What is that from?
I don't know. I forget, but it's great.
What's a lumpkin? Dude, so in Final Fantasy, one of the races that you can be
is you can race lumpkins?
No, like one of the races, like like a being.
Like
so there's like elves and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And there's this one race that's called Lalafels.
Lalafels?
And it kind of sounds like lumpkin. And like Lalafels are like the really small people. So, but I don't know what lumpkin is.
What if it's just that? What if it's just Lalafels and lumpkins?
Lalafel. I don't know if people know how to spell Lalafel though.
Lalafel?
Yeah.
Is it two L's or
it's two L's?
Two L's?
I think it's L. Yeah, Lalafel.
Lalafel. Lumpkin.
Just pick one. Pick
right.
Lalafel or lumpkin.
Pick one and drop it in the chat.
I don't know what a lumpkin is.
We can have a war. Whoever gets more of them wins.
yeah, that's what it is.
Everyone gets more Lalafel or lumpkin.
Lalafel. Lumpkin.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Real quick, I'm not going to be here for all of August. So we need topics to do some podcasts so that we can keep some episodes coming out for you guys while I'm not here. We're going to do some pre-recorded ones. So topics that are timeless, that are evergreen, if you want to say that, that like you guys want.
I like that.
Evergreen's a good word. Let us know. Please load up the comments, tweet us, let us get some good topics so we can dial some podcasts for you guys.
Yeah, if you make a comment, it's Lalafel or Lumpkin. Also make another comment with the topic.
Yes, definitely do that. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you guys so much.
Have a great week.